What up, y'all? It's your boy Weezy, back again with another brewing recipe or another brewing method, another brewing option, whatever you want to call it. This time we're going to talk about the pour over or the Chemex or whatever you want to call it. This right here is the Chemex. Let's get into it. Because you're a Chemex drinker, that means you're probably really particular about things. This is my Chemex. I prefer, you can do paper filters. I actually prefer metal filters. I haven't brewed this Fresh Prince yet on a metal filter, but we're gonna see what it tastes like today. It's probably gonna be bomb because all of them pretty much bomb, so don't really matter. So I'm gonna turn the scale on, tear the scale. You always wanna make sure that you heat your vessel first. And if this were paper, you wanna actually take some of that paper taste away by rinsing it out. Swirl it around a little bit, dump this out. Heat that vessel. All right, now, I'm gonna go for 23 grams. All right. Get the grounds nice and even. So for this, tear that scale one more time. We're gonna need another timer. But this time, we're gonna do it like a stopwatch. And we can do it in laps or doesn't really matter, but we're gonna bloom. We're gonna add a little bit of water to really open up the coffee, release some of the gases that are inside the coffee and let that flavor start to open and build. Then we're gonna come back, pour more water over top of it, pour more water over top, pour more water over top, but we're just gonna do it in waves. A pour over is really just when you pour water over grounds. So that's all we're doing, similar to like a drip machine or French press is not the same as a pour over, even though you're pouring water over the grounds, that's all immersion, but a little bit different. So I'm gonna start the time. Usually want to start the time about the same. We're gonna go 50 grams. Want to make sure that we wet all the coffee. Did a little extra, but that's okay. We're gonna let that sit till about 45. Now we're gonna go back over at about 100 grams. Now if you want, it's really up to you. Many places do it a little bit different. If you want, you can actually stir this. It's completely up to you, but really what you just want is make sure that all the grounds are evenly covered and then that it's evenly pushing down. So you don't ever want it to get to where there's no water in there at all. Just want to constantly add water, get the edge, go back over the coffee. Now, like I said, you can stir if you want. It just speeds up the process. Also, this is a good way to speed it up if you maybe if your grind is a little bit too fine and it's not brewing quickly. It's up to you. This is my method. Everybody can do it however you want, but I'm kind of impatient. So go back over, add another 50. We're gonna end at about 340. It's about a 10-ounce mug. What you also wanna do is you wanna heat the vessel that you're pouring into. Whenever you can, you wanna preheat your vessel. Let this get nice and hot because what's also gonna happen is this cup, once you put hot coffee in it, if this is cold, it's gonna change the taste of the coffee. So let that sit for a little bit, or we're letting this go. Coffee at the end of the day is just coffee. We're not going for perfect, we're going for it tastes good. So the one thing that's really important to understand and to remember is that if you don't like the way it tastes, just change it next time. It's yours, you do whatever you want. I'm never really in it for perfection. I'm in it for, do you get what you like? And then from there you make whatever is perfect for you. So some people might look at my brewing method and be like, this dude is wilding, this dude is tripping, he don't know what he's doing. That's not the right extraction, yada, yada, yada. This is my way, and this is also my coffee shop. So I do what I want. Plus we don't actually even do pour overs anyway at the coffee shop, so it doesn't matter, this is never gonna happen. But our drip that comes out the machine is always fire, because that's dialed in, always. Well, this is done brewing. We're at about 4 minutes, which is about where we wanna be. I'm gonna pour this water out of this cup. Now my cup is hot, like you can see, cup is hot by itself. take this filter out. Then you want to make sure that you stir this. So sometimes stirring, because the coffee goes into here in layers, sometimes stirring ends up like your coffee sitting like really strong, not so strong, really weak on top. So stirring sometimes just keeps it in that same zone. So a lot of people actually like shake it back and forth and actually mix it, or like agitate it. It's up to you. Quarter gem in this cup. Again, it's like I've done this before. It smells really bright. It smells super clean, but as you can see, there's actually still some of the oils in there, and I like that. A lot of people like brighter coffee. I like coffee that's a little bit more like stick to the mouth, and I like that. That's bomb, and that's pour over.